All right, hey, welcome to Billionaire Baddie Tarot. I am your psychic bestie, spilling all of the hottest divine feminine tea so you could stay bullshit and sucker free. Of course, focused on your business and your bad. Hey, Baddie. Bad. My bad. My bad. Somebody gonna be apologizing to you. Or somebody gonna be like, oh my bad. I don't know if it was an accident or not. Okay. I feel like somebody playing in your face. Oh my bad. Like, okay, girl. All right. I feel like you keep your cool, but I feel like something here is like not an accident or something like that. Okay, they gonna play it off like it is. Okay, maybe a bump, maybe they scuff your heel or something like that, or they have a coffee and somebody bump into you. My bad. Okay, I don't know. I feel like you're gonna. I feel like when you read their energy, Betty, you're gonna know that something wasn't an accident. Is intuitively what I'm getting. That's interesting because I didn't come in with any intuitive energy, but I do feel like that somebody's like, my bad. Okay. Yeah. All you need to know is in the bio. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into the energy surrounding you. Gonna look into the oracles. Hopefully you are happy, well, safe, and protected, Baddie. All right. Make sure you are taking care of yourself, prioritizing yourself. I know y'all like, well, girl, why don't you? Okay, because I'm not gonna wear myself out. All right. And I want you to do the same thing. When I be here, okay, I'm at my best and I want to give you the quality you deserve. Okay. So if you're looking for me, go back, watch the old readings. They're all timeless. Okay, this is a new channel, but we are definitely going to take our time here. Okay, it's all about prioritizing you. There's no point in manifesting if you're not here to take advantage of, everything because you're burnout, worn out, and all of that. So I do feel like that's a message not only for me, but for all of my billionaire baddie women. All right, not necessarily rich in wealth, but rich in spirit. Because when you are rich in spirit, that's all the wealth you really need. Okay. So that being said, let me look into the oracle energy surrounding you right now. What's that? All right. Woo, Lord. I just got out of this Hurricane Milton, okay, prediction on my main channel. Make sure you're over in a VIP Patreon, okay? You will find that in the bio, the link, all right? Even if you sign up as a free member, that gives you access to all of my psychic readings across all platforms, okay? But Baddie, if you're in Florida, evacuate, all right? Because we have the angel of death again and water and cleansing, okay? Here. So if you're in Florida, if you have family in Florida, tell them to get out, okay? Mandatory, or to have them send email you, okay, or FedEx you their last wishes, wills, testament, all that stuff, okay? Period. All right. Others of you, the energy I can say is heavy. It is eclipse season, so you definitely want to make sure that you are cleansing. All right, here, salt water baths, things of that nature, just to keep, okay. There's something. October is the harvesting season. All right, especially for uh, people that practice dark arts. Okay, it's just that season. So make sure you are keeping your protections up, keeping your coverings up. Prayer oil, candles, whatever you use. All right, intensify it during this month of October, particularly. All right. Be careful swimming also, okay, just around the water, period. All right, what is that? Intuition, yeah, water cleansing, rebirth. All right, there's something, this thing is going to be so bad. Whew, they might not get together till Christmas. So, Baddie, yeah, all right. I'm also seeing a holiday vacation, okay, which is good. We have a lot of water cleansing. Make sure you're staying hydrated. All right, here. I know we like to kind of put the pedal to the metal. It's the last quarter. We're all hustling, grinding, and all of that. So it's the caffeine diet. I get it. Okay. I got my Alani and all of that, and probably every cappuccino, everything. Okay. But make sure you are staying hydrated. All right. And again, make sure you are cleansing. If you're lucky enough, to stay by a river, lake, or something, make sure that you take some time out in nature to cleanse yourself. but above all, stay hydrated. All right. Also watch out for leeching type of energies. Okay. Somebody might be using you as the source for their hydration, or Betty, somebody is just extra thirsty. Okay. Somebody might be dipping into your pool, your energetic sources. And so I feel like the water and the cleansing energy again is just watch for people that are around you or in proximity to you to take more than they are here to give. All right. Also, I'm seeing around Christmas, okay, the holiday times, maybe a vacation. All right. So if you stay somewhere where it snows a lot, maybe you get away to somewhere where it's sunny, okay, or the beach, or vice versa here. I see a major transformation happening around that time. Okay. Some of you could be leaving more tropical areas and going to more mountainous, more where it snows. I'm hearing just for the peace and quiet. All right. Some will be vacation. Some will actually, this will be a move for you. Okay. Or vice versa. Okay. Just you'll know what your spirit needs. But I do see a transformation in order just to kind of shed that layer. Okay, of these energies, or some of you have just outgrown where you are, the people you're around, and you're going to do something drastic. Okay, so that's what it's giving. I forget what the different I don't know why it's going like scientific with the different they taught us that in high school, the tundra and the wetlands. It's something like that. You're going from one type of climate to another, but I feel like for you it's extreme, but you know it's necessary because it's like, well, if I move here, if I go here, and then I ain't got to worry about them visiting me, bothering me, whatever. Okay, and so I feel some type of, again, some kind of it's either a vacation where people ain't going to have the funds, or they're just not going to want to visit, or you're going to actually move to where you'll just be able to. I feel like it's just for peace and your own preservation, and sometimes that's necessary. Okay, well, I know my fault. I know it's too cold over there. They won't be so willing to travel. They'll have to wait for me to see them. That's how I get my peace. That's what I am seeing here. All right. Intuitively, you know this. Yeah, responsibility. I feel like, Betty, in this season, you know that right now your responsibility is to yourself. Those of you that are married, okay. I'm saying you need to really prioritize marriage. Okay. A huge awakening, all right, is coming. All right. Whether you are single, especially if you are a couple, okay, here, all right, it's the prioritization of the preservation, all right, and a lot of cords being cut, okay, just because honestly they're just sucking the life out of you, all right, and so it will become very, very clear. I feel like if you're in a marriage or a long-term relationship, I see you guys sitting down during the holidays, or you're just sitting with yourself and making a firm commitment to yourself, a firm commitment, Baddie, to your own self preservation, no matter how drastic it has to get. But I promise, on the other side of you cutting these cords and setting these boundaries is a beautiful, beautiful awakening. Okay. Some of you, this will be like a second lease on life. Okay. What is this water and cleansing specifically? Somebody's gonna be without some water again. I keep getting and I left the hurricane over there, but it's following me over here. Okay, uh, they gonna need some water for bathing. All right, because it ain't gonna be none or something. Okay. What is this water cleansing for baddies? All right, what area needs to be cleansed? Something needs to be hydrated, and then something needs to be okay cleansed. Like again, banished. All right, here. What needs to be hydrated? Let's start there. Keeping things to yourself is a way that you preserve, okay, your life forces, your resources, because it's taking me a long time. I don't know why it's taking a long time. So I see you need to, yeah, keep to yourself. Princess of Cups. This is self preservation. All right. Here, see how she riding? Okay, this is a solo dolo. So if you're the chatty type, Betty, or you're used to sharing or being okay, don't do that. Stop doing that. All right. Even my baby is learning a lesson in that. Okay. She's a new going to be a new driver, and so she's been shopping and looking for cars, and she set her sight on this make and model, and she went out and just chatting. You think you're talking with friends, and then the next thing you know, your friend or your bestie or your coworker is pulling up in that car, or they got that job you were saying you thought you were going to apply for. It's kind of giving that. Okay, a lot of you will be pouring into your own cup instead of sharing the wealth of your visions and dreams, which is knowledge and wisdoms when it comes to, again, Batty, your progress, okay, and your forward movement, because a lot of people are hanging around you uh, as a source, okay, to replenish them, okay. And again, it's a lesson. You need to teach your sisters, your young people, or if you have children, Batty, all right, because sometimes people can be around you. They can convince you that you're not the thing. They can convince you that you're not the plug when you're actually the very thing that's giving these people life. All right. And they don't even have the respect, okay, to tell you, all right, that you helped me, you taught me, because of you said X, Y, and Z. I learned, I helped. They won't give you props. This tells me you just have people sitting around collecting. Now, that comes with a different karma on its own, but there's also that level of discernment, Betty, that you need to have in recognizing who's just around you to collect information and resources, so they could beat you to the punch, or they can kind of stick it to you. Sometimes you think you have friends and acquaintances, and they may, maybe it's conscious, maybe it's unconscious, but there's a level of envy there. All right. And like I said, my daughter, she's learning a harsh lesson on that, having people around, and you think like, oh, and especially if it's a confidence thing, you may not think you're popping. You may not think you're beautiful. And that's okay. Okay. Sometimes we get like that. Sometimes we have insecurities. Insecurities are okay, but it's okay to also recognize that you are that bit. All right. That's why I named it Billionaire Baddie Tarot. All right. To let you know you are the source, you are the plug. And she's finding that out. This has happened 2 times in a row. She told somebody, oh, I'm going to get that. And then somebody she thought was a friend pops up driving the whip that, she's been manifesting. All right. And so now she's getting it. And so I feel like for some of you, that you may need the same lesson. Okay. Stop pouring out. Okay. Your life sources, and I wouldn't say hold advice. All right. You can talk, but give advice in a way where it pertains to the person, and it's not you giving away your jewels. Okay. Because spirit is saying you're giving away too much. All right. Here, you need to keep this for yourself. Stop exposing, stop showing your hand. Okay. A Baddie, because as much people as you think they're happy for you, they're not. They're just looking to see what they can take, unfortunately, here. Okay. Yeah. So keep some for yourself. 4 of Pentacles and the Death card. A lot of times some things don't manifest. It's because of who's in your ear, who's around you, trying to make sure that it doesn't work out for you. That's probably why it took so long for the cards to come out. Hold more to yourself. Hold more to your vest. Okay, keep it to yourself. That's unfortunate, but that's how you need to move right now. Okay, what is this cleansing? All right. So when it comes to hydration and water, hydrate yourself. All right. Stop exposing your hand, your moves, your plans, your loves. Your Keep it to yourself in this season. All right. Here, definitely move in silence, and you'll know the people that you need to banish or cleanse from, because they'll have the monitoring spirit. Well, what are you doing? Where are you going? Or I'm getting real strict. I barely tell anybody anything. And you'll know who they are by how they take offense in not being able to calculate, okay, your every move, especially if they're used to you just giving that information freely. All right. I'm experiencing this now. Well, where are you going? What you doing? I got to handle something. Well, what? Something. Okay. Well, where are you going? I just got to step out for a minute. Okay. But I'll be back. Okay. Well, why are you acting like that? Well, why? It's cool. I'll be back. All right. You need anything? Call me. Okay. Kind of like that. What needs to be cleansed? And this is not, of course, with your husband or anything like that. These are just casual acquaintances, or again, you know who these people are. All right. Ten of Swords. I just said, cut them off. Cut the cords. All right. Here. I'm also hearing intuitively sometimes you are removed from situations, people, jobs, or whatever, because God heard the conversations that you didn't hear when your back was turned. All right. The same people that are pretending to be there for you, okay, are slandering you or betraying you behind your back. It's time to finally cut the cord. A lot of you are. You're relocating. You see the birds moving, okay? Migrating is giving migration, okay? Here from one climate. Thank you, climate. There it is. One climate to another, right? So if you're in the wetlands and the swamps or whatever of Australia, you might move to the mountains of Minnesota, Montana, or something like that. That's what it's giving. All right. Here, I'm hearing that another saying. They were like, God, why did you lead me out into the ocean? Alone. He said, because I knew your enemies couldn't swim, type deal. I knew they couldn't swim. That's why I led you here. This is the energy that I'm getting for you, Baddie. You're going to be led somewhere. I will tell you to the place where you need to go. A lot of you need to be in prayer and meditation for guidance, because I feel like you're being moved, all right, somewhere to where your enemies, or those that don't mean you well, those that are trying to deplete you, those that are just, and again, that comes it comes with its own uh that energy comes with its own karma. All right. Here, because those that take and don't replenish, okay, eventually the very thing that they are taking or stealing, it begins to poison them. All right. Here, I just want you to be meditation on what God has for you. All right. Yule, which is rebirth. Again, it's giving Christmas time, okay, during the holidays. So I see some painful endings. All right. Here, for some of you, for your marriage, okay, if you are married, if you're about to be married, get engaged, anything like that. All right. Some of you have a lot of toxic family or a toxic friend circle. This is giving inner circle. All right. And I see you and your partner having a conversation over the holidays, like, yeah, it's time to leave, right? To truly establish, your relationship, your marriage, to uproot. It's giving you're going to uproot with your partner and start your life somewhere else. Okay. Because your circle, family, whatever, okay, is having a negative effect on your relationship, or you're finally putting two and two together, either as a single person or again as a couple. All right, that you're going to have to uproot and establish your family, your new lineage, heritage somewhere else. You can always go back home, but I don't see you going back, at least to visit for the holidays. All right. I feel like you're going to have this conversation coming up, because something gets exposed. All right. Here, somebody's only using someone as a resource, okay, or only being nice or kind, or whatever, and they're not even being respectful about it. If you're helping them, or it's I don't know, there is no honor among thieves. But again, I feel this energy is like, oops, and it's just like, you didn't even have the common decency. I feel like you say that to somebody, Betty, like, damn, you didn't even have the common decency to say thank you, or there is no oops. What do you mean oops? Like, something isn't like, like an accident, or something. Okay, you're just going to be done. Okay. here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. I see you looking, calculating your resources here. Seeing the benefit. It's like, why am I staying? Is there any benefit to being here, staying here? Well, how's that going to benefit me is what I am hearing, is what you'll be saying to yourself around the holidays. You're going to be looking at different areas and how's this benefiting me? All right. Is me being, is this better for them or is this really better for me? And you need to be putting yourself first. You need to be loving yourself first. All right. A lot of people are around you because you don't love yourself and they need you not to love yourself so they can keep benefiting off you. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Yeah. You are the plug, literally. All right. You are the plug. All right. A lot of people know that, but I feel like with this icy, this winter energy, they don't really give you the props. Okay. They don't want you to know how much, okay, how bad you are, how really that is. They don't want you to know. All right. They may give you some congrats, but not what they really should be giving you based off of the benefits that they're reaping. I just heard God's going to freeze it, ice it over those that have been, all right, hydrating themselves from the lake. Okay. It's going to freeze. God's going to freeze it over. They're not going to be able to access it anymore. And for some, again, for some of you, it's going to be a physical relocation. All right. I feel like once you leave a community, a setting, everything dries up. Everything freezes over. You saying, well, hell freezes over. Some people feel like you can't live without them, baddie, or something like that. Like, I don't know. But I feel like you're going to make this move because Spirit is urging you. Spirit is talking to you and you're listening. All right. You're listening. And you're going to be like, okay. You're going to collect your resources. You're going to go. And people are going to look up and be like, damn, oh, Baddie, you'll never leave me. They'll never leave their family. They'll never, well, hell freezes over this holiday for some people. Okay. And you're a circle. It really does. They're like, damn, yeah, I'm really gone. I did. Yep. You put yourself first. You prioritize yourself. You talking to God. You're like, okay, well, what about my mom? And what about, and God's like, what about it? What about it? You see how you're holding that singular baton? Okay. Well, all of these people depend on, and God's saying you take yourself. Okay. I don't know if it was Abraham or whatever. He said, take yourself and go. I tell you where you need to go. Pack your shit and go. Okay. That's what this is given. People count on you putting them first, and they don't care if you kill yourself doing it. And that's why God is going to move you. That's exactly why. They don't even appreciate the sacrifice that you're making. The Moon card, King of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, baby, they want to use you until they use you up. And that's why you're going to be moved. What's this, High Priestess? Responsibility. Again, intuitively, some of you as couples married. A lot of you, I'm hearing some have been married for a long time. All right, maybe you're empty nesters, and it's kind of like, what you waiting for? Okay, all the responsibility, bills paid, house paid for, what y'all sitting there for? Okay, what y'all go see something, go do something. All right, now you have responsibility to yourself. Stop using the excuse, well, we're gonna wait around in case something happens with the kids. Some of y'all kids is grown, got married, got families. Y'all still waiting around to be there to say, go live your life. All right. I don't know who that's for. All right, but it's for some couple. All y'all got is y'all self. What y'all sitting there for? Okay. Prince of Pentacles. That's the message you need. Yeah, you still got a life to live. Some of y'all got a life to live. All right. Others of you, again, as a high priestess, okay, and high priest. All right. Whether you're single, whatever it is. All right. This is a solo dolo journey. I felt like I said that like a couple readings ago. All right. And here's the chariot. Here's the horse in the background. There's opportunity. There are blessings waiting to be claimed, but you're not going to get them sitting there. All right. And here, some of you have new job offers coming in. All right. That will be a way that you travel, that you relocate. What is this Prince of Pentacles here? Some of you will have three options, okay? Or here, or for this change, you need to make three like quick decisions and then you're ready to go. It's not complicated, whatever this is, all right? I feel like if you feel like it's complicated, it's going to be simplified for you. This move, all right? But yes, some of you here again, I don't know if you're older, whatever, you sitting there, like stop sitting there waiting to die. Go get out. All right. Here. All right. Yeah, Seven of Swords. The world. It's your inner circle. It's your people. It's your okay. A lot of you know it's time, okay, to just end the access, end the access to these toxic people, connections, families. All right. Some of you have been practicing, distancing and all that, but I feel like it needs to be physical. This Seven of Swords is like building a city, establishing boundaries, a wall. This World card is protecting yourself, okay? Here, isolating yourself from people that they don't have the best intentions. And it's especially with word witchery, all right? Things that they're saying to try and get in your head. You have people being manipulative. That's probably where that moon card comes into play, Baddie. People being manipulative, making like, oh, it's your responsibility. Oh no, it's your responsibility. Okay. Even some of you with kids, because I see a lot of page energy here. I had to have a conversation. You need to start adulting. All right. I'm an adult and I'm still learning how to adult. All right. And yeah, I'm gonna be your parent forever. Okay. But that doesn't mean just because I'm your parent that means that you could take your damn time figuring out the job of the business of adulting. Right. And some of you have people around like that. Okay, relatives or whatever their position is. They figure, well, as long as Baddie is here, I can take my time. Wearing you out. Okay. They just sitting up here just to drink and then look at you here with your head down. You wondering why you tired? This why you tired? This why you tired? They're like, well, as long as she here, I ain't gotta do it. No. Okay. Well, take me out the picture. Now what you gonna do? And for some of you, that's what it is. God is about to isolate you so you can truly, all right? You're going to see a lot of the manipulations and how you're being manipulated, how people are taking advantage of your kindness, of your finances, your funds, just period. And it's going to be hurtful, but it's so you can really see, okay, why when God gives you the instruction to do X, Y, and Z, why you need to make this move. Again, some of you for your marriage, your family, your future. Okay. Here, the only way to break generational curses is to break. All right. What's this awakening? And I just say that? The Lover's card. Some of you are wondering, like, well, why my love life ain't going right, or my relationships tend to fall apart, or we've been fighting, me and my husband, my fiance, we, as soon as you announce the engagement, the marriage, and now all of a sudden, there's bad energy, or we're fighting and we don't even fight. We get along. Now all of a sudden because of the people around you, because of the things they're speaking over you. That's why this move has to be drastic. All right. Some of you will need to get out of your city. If you're trying to manifest a relationship, it's going to require relocation. All right. Because the energy of the people is where you're at. Okay. God ain't finna just let you build and copulate and have babies and do all that with anybody. He ain't finna, okay. All right. So when you hear it, just know. All right. Some of you are in relationships where your partner is cheating. That's going to be revealed to you. I feel like somebody's going to come home and catch somebody. You're going to catch somebody at their crib with somebody else. This man here, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. All right. Here it's going to be exposed. Some of you are engaged and you got somebody that is cheating on you. Somebody that is cheating on you in your own house, okay, or at their crib. All right. They may say that they're at work, or this might be done while you're at work. Somebody is having a work affair, okay, with the work wife, work husband, something like that. All right. This is going to be exposed to you in the harshest, most painful way, but it's what you need, some of you baddies, to go along, to move on. All right. So whether this is your dating, entertaining, engaged, or marriage, there's an affair. An affair is going to be exposed. But with this high priest and high priestess, intuitively, you've already been getting clues. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you've already been getting clues. All right. Somebody is not at work when they say they're at work, or when you're at work, you're uneasy. All right. I don't know if you guys, or maybe you're in two different schedules. All right. One work the day shift, one work the night shift or something. But somebody is at work nervous or afraid when they leave town, or when they feel uneasy. That's because somebody is cheating. They're betraying you, and they're betraying you in the household. This will get exposed. For some, it's a text message. For some, it's I feel like somebody sees something. Somebody has videos or something on their phone. Okay, here, look at it at your own risk, but I feel like if any of this is connecting with you, then it's valid. All right, it's on their phone. They got pictures. Somebody is sending nude pictures, nude texts, something. It's a redhead woman for somebody. Okay, or a redhead man, but for somebody it's a redhead woman. All right, he got pictures in his phone, work trips or something like that. That's where they meet, go something. All right, or at work. Okay. This, you're gonna find this out. All right. I'm sorry. I really am. Okay. This is necessary for your healing, so you can let go. Four of Pentacles with this awakening. It's a rude awakening. Okay. It's a rude awakening coming, baddie. But this is, you know, sometimes God gotta get real strict, because otherwise you won't move. So Four of Swords and Four of Pentacles. All right, it's healing, but in the harshest way, because your heart is so good, you won't let go, you won't move on. And so I feel like the mask is literally going to be ripped off of people, places, and situations, so you could see beyond your good heart. All right, and you giving people the benefit of the doubt and the best intentions when they don't have them for you. They're just using you as a source of hydration. Okay. So a lot of the, you're about to be uprooted, and a lot of people, God is about to yank these people up out of your life like weeds. All right. And again, some of you, once these revelations, then you will finally see, you know, this is the Ace of Pentacles, but it's also a tower. It's also a wheel. All right. Three of Swords. All right. It's a relocation. Okay. You finally get what you need, so you can let go of these people that really don't care about you at all right. I do see a massive, okay, uh if you have any worries about financial or anything, or you don't worry about it. It's here, but it's protected, even hidden. Should you get a promotion or new opportunity, don't tell nobody. Okay, you're going to be given an out. The wheel is, this is already in motion. So on the other side of this heartbreak, which is here with this Three of Swords, is motion. But this motion, this manifestations, these blessings, they're hidden, because God's got to yank a few weeds from out of your garden. Okay, here. All right. And for some of you, it is a boyfriend, spouse, Three of Swords, King of Cups. All right. This is protection coming. Strength card. What was hidden from you, how somebody's been manipulating you, it's about to be exposed. All right. Somebody told somebody, oh, if you leave me, you're not going to be able to provide for yourself. That's a lie. All right. That's a lie. Whatever resources, there's some huge blessing that God is just literally holding until you open your blinders. Okay. You take off the rose colored glasses. about this partner, whatever this is. For some of you, it is a partner, it is a husband, it is a marriage. Once you separate, you're going to be fine. All right. You're not going to fall. You're going to fly. Okay. Baddie, that is what I have for you. I hope you receive it. Of course, if any of this resonates and you need a personal, reach out to me. Love you.